Today, my friends, is a very sad day in the Jewish calendar. It is the 10th of the month of Teves. It is a fast day. It marks the day when the Babylonians surrounded Jerusalem, which eventually led to the destruction of the temple some 3 years later. Once they'd encircled Jerusalem, nobody was allowed in or out. Therefore, food could not be brought in or out. And it was a terrible time for the Jews, a bit like what was the Warsaw Ghetto. One can read more about this in Ezekiel chapter 24 and Jeremiah chapter 52. Our rabbis also say that in the olden days, not only was the 10th of Teves a fast day, but the 9th and 8th were also fast days, 3 consecutive days. Because on the 9th, Ezra and Nehemiah, two big rabbis who brought the Jews back from exile after the destruction of the first temple, they died. Great men. After that, Judaism was never the same. And on the 8th, the Greek king made the Jews translate the Bible, the Torah, into Greek. He took 70 scholars, put them in separate rooms, didn't tell them what they were doing, and he made them translate the Torah into Greek. God made a miracle. Everybody translated it exactly the same. In fact, it's even a greater miracle because each of these scholars, who didn't know other people were translating it, made several changes because they knew this Greek fellow wouldn't look at the rabbis' translations and the Gemara, the Talmud, the Midrash. Therefore, they had to make certain changes. Like at the beginning, it says Bereshis bara Elokim, which we translate as in the beginning of creation, God created. But if you translate it literally, it could be Bereshis bara Elokim. This guy Bereshis created God. We don't want that. So they changed it to Elokim bara Bereshis. God created the beginning. Another example is when God says Na'aseh Adam, let us make man, when he's referring to the angels asking their permission to make man. They changed it to Eseh Adam, I will make man, so the Greeks wouldn't think there's two gods. And also, one of the names of the forbidden animals was the same name as the Greek king's wife, and they thought that would be too annoying, so they changed it. And if you want to read more about this, you can look at the Talmud, Megillah 9a. Page 9a talks all about the various differences they made. So there used to be 3 days, but we only have 1 day. Now I know a lot of you aren't able to fast, but at least you can try, do your bit, not eat as much as you used to eat, not eat the same quality of meals, or donate the value of your meals that you did eat to charity. We don't have to wear non-leather shoes or only wash our knuckles, all the other things that are forbidden on other fasts, because it's not that serious. But it's the only fast day that can fall on a Friday, and we do fast if it falls on a Friday, like we did a couple of years back. Let us hope that in the merit of observing these days of sadness and fasting, we will merit to see speedily in our days the coming of Mashiach, the Messiah, and we will come back to Jerusalem rebuilt in peace and happiness. Amen.